Instagram was supposed to be the kingdom of connection, creativity, and culture. But over the last few weeks, the platform has been shaken by a scandal so massive that it's forcing millions of users, creators, and even governments to ask one uncomfortable question: is Instagram still safe? And what comes next? Because what's happening behind the scenes isn't just a PR disaster. It's a battle for control, transparency, and the future of one of the biggest social platforms on the planet. And the truth is, the fallout has only just begun. Instagram, owned by Meta, has been no stranger to controversy. From algorithm complaints to mental health concerns, the platform has weathered many storms. But the recent scandal has triggered something different. This isn't about filters or likes or even celebrities fighting the algorithm. It's about trust. Millions of users are demanding answers. Governments are preparing investigations. Creators are considering jumping ship. And Meta, for the first time in years, appears to be playing defense instead of leading the game. In today's video, we're peeling back the layers of what actually happened, why the scandal erupted so violently, how it's affecting the platform right now, and most importantly, what Instagram's future really looks like. Because whether you're a casual user, a full-time creator, or a business relying on Instagram, the next few months could reshape the entire platform as we know it. Let's break it down. The scandal, what actually happened. To understand what's next for Instagram, we need to outline the scandal clearly. The controversy began when leaked internal documents revealed that Instagram's algorithm was intentionally prioritizing content that increased user engagement at any cost. That included pushing emotionally triggering content, controversial topics, and posts that kept users scrolling, even when those posts were harmful or misleading. But that's not all. Reports also suggested that Instagram downplayed internal research showing negative effects on teen mental health. The platform knowingly allowed certain large creators to bypass content rules, giving them special treatment under a cross-check system. Data from millions of users was allegedly being used to train AI models without proper consent. These revelations hit like a digital earthquake. Suddenly, Instagram wasn't just being criticized. It was being accused of manipulation, negligence, and mass data misuse. And people were furious. Why this scandal went global? Scandals in tech aren't new, but this one spread fast for three reasons. First, Instagram isn't niche. It has more than 2 billion active users. When a platform this large is accused of mishandling data or harming its users, the world notices. Second, the allegations weren't technical, they were emotional. Parents were shocked, teenagers were scared, influencers felt betrayed. And third, journalists and lawmakers had been waiting for something like this. Instagram has a long history of defending its algorithm. But these leaks gave regulators a reason to investigate deeper. Almost instantly, the US Senate demanded hearings, the EU announced a formal inquiry, and consumer advocacy groups began preparing lawsuits. Instagram had walked into a storm with no umbrella. The immediate fallout. The fallout hit in three waves. Wave 1. Users lost trust. People began deleting posts, archiving photos, and some even left the platform entirely. Search trends for delete Instagram surged. A wave of TikTokers openly encouraged people to migrate. Wave 2. Creators panicked. For influencers who rely on Instagram for income, the scandal felt like the ground shifting beneath their feet. Brands paused sponsorship deals. Engagement dropped as the algorithm shifted unpredictably. Creators began diversifying to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and even Snapchat Spotlight. Wave 3. Advertisers pulled back. When trust collapses, brands take their money elsewhere. Ad spend dipped sharply in the first days of the scandal. This alone was enough to make Meta nervous, because Instagram ads are one of their biggest revenue streams. Combine all three, and suddenly Instagram had a full-scale crisis on its hands. Instagram's response. Meta didn't stay silent. Within days, executives posted statements promising greater transparency. Instagram announced a new algorithm transparency dashboard coming soon, updated privacy settings, a dedicated teen safety oversight team, and the promise of more human moderation instead of relying purely on AI. But here's the problem. The public wasn't convinced. People asked, Why did it take a scandal to make these changes? And even worse, can we trust Instagram to fix a problem it created? The damage wasn't just technical, it was emotional. And trust, once broken, doesn't repair easily. The real reason Instagram is struggling. Underneath all the headlines, something deeper is happening. Instagram is facing an identity crisis. The platform built its reputation on creativity and connection. But over the years, the pressure to compete with TikTok pushed it toward algorithm-driven content. Short videos, viral trends, and engagement at any cost. The scandal exposed the consequences of that shift. Instagram started feeling less like a community and more like a machine. Users complained that they barely see posts from friends. Their feeds feel chaotic and random. Everything looks like a copy of TikTok. And the platform has become addictive rather than enjoyable. The scandal didn't create this problem. It simply revealed it. What Instagram might look like in the near future. So, what's next? Let's explore the 4 most realistic paths Instagram may take. Path 1, a return to authentic social networking. Instagram may shift back toward its roots, emphasizing photos, real connections, posts from people you follow, less algorithm manipulation, more user control. This would help restore trust and differentiate it from TikTok. Path 2, heavy regulation. Governments are now involved, and that means the platform could face stricter data privacy rules, transparency requirements, limits on algorithmic targeting, heavier penalties for misuse. This could slow Instagram down, but also make it safer. Path 3, a major algorithm overhaul. If Instagram wants to regain trust, it may redesign the algorithm entirely. This could mean more openness about how content ranks, clearer explanations for why users see certain posts, a chronological first mode that becomes the default, separate For You and following feeds made more visible. This would give users a sense of control they've been asking for years. Path 4, full integration with AI transparency tools. Ironically, AI might save Instagram from an AI-driven scandal. Meta could introduce AI transparency labels, tools to monitor how the algorithm affects mental health, better parental controls, AI-powered filters that prevent harmful content. It's possible that Instagram becomes the first platform to offer visible, user-friendly AI explanations. The creator economy will change. Creators are the backbone of Instagram, but now things are shifting. Here's what experts predict. Creators will no longer rely on one platform. Multi-platform strategies will become standard. Brands will demand better safety guarantees. Authentic, relatable content will become more valuable. Influencers will focus on building communities, not just followers. Instagram's scandal might actually encourage a healthier creator economy across the internet. Will Instagram recover? Here's the big question. Instagram is massive. Billions of people use it. It's deeply integrated into society. Platforms this big rarely collapse overnight. But Instagram is vulnerable right now. Its future depends on 3 things: how well it rebuilds trust, how transparent it becomes, whether it listens to what users actually want. If it succeeds, the scandal might be remembered as a turning point that made the platform stronger. If it fails, it risks becoming just another app that lost touch with its users. Instagram stands at a crossroads. The scandal has exposed deep cracks, but it has also opened the door for real change. The next 6 to 12 months will determine whether Instagram evolves into a safer, more transparent platform, or whether users migrate to spaces that feel more authentic, more human, and more trustworthy. One thing is clear: the future of Instagram won't be shaped by executives or algorithms alone. It will be shaped by the people using it and the pressure they put on the platform to do better. If you want more breakdowns like this, more investigations, and more behind-the-scenes stories about the digital world shaping our lives, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.